And one person is dead following what police are calling a domestic incident. We're going to have the latest from Fitchburg. Tonight, the suspect in that case still on the run from police. Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Hoff. Thanks for joining us. Police say this man, Dominique Hale, forced his way into a Fitchburg apartment at Greenway Cross and Soho Street and killed a man, then hurt a woman. News 3's Margo Spann is there live and has the latest on this investigation. Margo?
Jennifer, things look very different from earlier this afternoon. Greenway Cross is back open, and they've taken down that yellow police tape. Investigators tell us that they've also recovered the suspect's vehicle, but the one thing that remains is the uneasiness in this neighborhood. Residents tell me they'll remain on high alert until this man is in custody. Neighbors watch as investigators collect evidence at an apartment building on Greenway Cross. Jeremy Andreas believes he heard the early morning disturbance that brought police officers to his block.
Out of nowhere, I started hearing something. It sounded like yelling. And you know, we call this the hood. So I was like, hey, turn that off. It sounds like someone finna fight.
It started in the building, and as you can see by some of the evidence markers and things like that, it obviously continued outside.
Investigators say they were called there for a report of an armed man trying to force his way inside. They arrived just before 4:30. One man was pronounced dead at a local hospital. A woman was also injured, but she's expected to be okay.
More than likely a boyfriend-girlfriend scenario, and possibly a new friend is involved in it. That's the preliminary look at it at this point.
The whole community's been out here wondering what's going on, who it is, if they're okay or not, and if their family's okay.
Police aren't saying how the man died, but say an autopsy is scheduled. Andreas admits seeing crime tape in his neighborhood has spiked in the 2 years he's lived on this block. Despite that, he doesn't want to leave his community.
There's a lot of hard-working, great people in this community, and then you got some that just don't care.
Now, police aren't releasing the names or ages of the victims involved in this. I also spoke to the mayor of Fitchburg. He weighed in on the incident earlier today. He tells me that despite the recent spike in crime in the city, he says this is a good neighborhood.
This is a very diverse, very complex community with real issues. Unfortunately, they've happened in our city, but we're on top of them. The bad guys are in jail, and we're going to get this one too.
I also spoke to the head of the local neighborhood watch in this area, and he tells me that prior to this incident, they had a meeting scheduled for this Tuesday to talk about the successes as well as the concerns of neighbors. And I suspect now with this recent spike in crime is going to be on folks' minds.
Yeah, I bet you're right there, Margo. Thank you for that update.